Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hello, Siren Cat. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? Happy Tuesday. It's no longer Monday, which is good. Just the fact that it's no longer Monday is a good day. Yeah. Hello, good guts. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How's the UI doing today? The UI is it's okay. You know, the UI is about the same. I haven't changed the UI at all. You're trying to transfer universities and learning Blender too. Why are you trying to transfer universities? What's wrong with your current one? And good luck learning Blender. I guess not good luck. Have fun. Doesn't really need luck. But yeah, it's not Monday anymore, so it's good. Although I am dreading tomorrow a bit. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of meetings at work, and I don't like meetings. So I don't. Today was good though. Today I got shit done. You know, which is good. Tomorrow though, no. They have too many rules, and you have a huge problem with authority. What? But that's just the world. The world has a lot of rules. Going to a different university is not going to change the fact that it's going to have a lot of rules. I would personally work on that for yourself versus transferring places, because that's not going to change. So the world having a lot of rules. Yeah, the world sucks. I mean, yeah, but we got to make it work. You know, we got to make it work. But anyway, today we are going to be doing some more AI stuff. And actually, today's the first day that the temperature is above what I want at the start of the stream. Why is it hot? Why is it hot in my room? I know you see that, son. Bastard thing. It's still March technically. Do I have to like already use my portable AC unit? Do I have to set that up already? I don't want to. I feel like it's too early. Doing it out of spite against the council because easier traveling logistics? I mean, you do you. You do you. Let me see if I can turn up the strength of AC. Okay, it's on high now. By turn up, I mean just set the air conditioner to say like, oh yeah, get to this temperature instead, which will put it on high. That should help. But I don't like the fact that it's getting warmer already. It's not even April. Anyway, we're doing AI stuff today. Combat stuff. That sun on the wall is brighter than my future. What? Look, can't tell, but like I can sort of see it between the camera. You don't really see it on me. Oh, you do see like there's like a little dot, and that little dot when I move around. Soon I'm gonna have to put the window blockers back, and I don't want to. I really don't want to. But this is insane. It's insane. Anyway. Unreal, huh? So, why do we have errors? What? What happened? What happened? What happened here? Is this? Was this how it was? What? Is it not character info? Okay. Mob data table. What is S character info? It is character info. Is this not? Oh, it has to go here as well. Why is this not a local variable? Roll to variable. Character info. We gotta fix things already, dear God. It's just, there you go. Okay, problem solved. Yay, okay. Back to where we were. At least it doesn't mess with the whole camera color balancing. So yes, it does. It doesn't mess with the color balancing. It messes with the brightness. You see how much brighter that is than my face? It's gonna, the brighter that gets, the darker I get because it tries to balance. Hey Mario, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. I don't have a really expensive camera. I have a I have the I have the EV10, which I got on a discount because at the time I was working for a Sony, basically, or a subsidiary, effectively of Sony. So I got a Sony discount. EV10 is like the basic camera for this kind. Like you can get like, no, I work for a company that got bought by Sony, so it's a sub company of Sony. I wasn't working directly for Sony. If it makes me feel any better, Leo. Also, welcome in. How's it going? I've been doing well. The company I worked at was bought by Sony. Oh, is that what it's called? Is that what a subsidiary is? I thought subsidiary mean like a sub company. What is subsidiary or something else? Define subsidiary. Less important but related or supplementary to something. That a company controlled by a holding company. So does that? I mean, Sony owns the company. Are they the ones holding it? I don't know. Is that not correct? If a company owns you, do they not hold you? I don't know if a holding company is a technical thing. Interfaces are the best way to add and remove stuff actively, but you need to figure out at runtime how would they interact with a manager system. Well, that depends what you're trying to do. Pressure is too rich that he's doing dev as a hobby. No. I mean, I am doing dev as a hobby, but I'm definitely not too rich. I wouldn't be renting a 1-bedroom apartment if I was rich. It's like they own it, but don't always have to micromanage it. Yeah, so I think then it is a subsidiary. Right? Is Naughty Dog a subsidiary of Sony? Because it's the same thing, right? Sony owns Naughty Dog, the game studio. If that is a yes, then a yes, I was working at a subsidiary of Sony. If that is a no to Naughty Dog being a subsidiary of Sony, then no, I wasn't. Then that's the wrong word. I don't know. I'm not good at these. Help, his camera is so expensive. He literally just bought my wife my country of residence. What? He's stealing her help. No. You could keep your wife. It's okay. Your kids though. Is y'all Discord also changed? Changed how? Mine looks exactly the same. Essentially, the manager is going to oversee all of the sorting and handle requests from AI actors. It just sends the correct info back, I guess. Yours is super different? I mean, they might not be rolling it out at the same time to everyone. Okay, this is you see this little light that as I move my forehand, you can see that? That's not annoying light. That's kind of at eye level. The whole interface changed. Oh, I hope not. My interface looks exactly the same. Let's keep it that way, Discord. Thank you. Hold on. Is it better? Is the interface different but better or different and worse? You were dragging nose in the shader graph and the drama sound effects made you go swoosh over your... Wait, what? The drama sound... Oh, the one I did... I got it. Oh, I haven't gotten it. I'm using PC as well, but I haven't... There's no update for me. It doesn't say like... you know, like... Relaunched update. Mine hasn't changed yet. So, yay for me. I'm gonna be in the corner here, try to get away from the sun because... Or be over here. Over here. God. It feels slightly smoother. The UI feels slightly smoother. See ProcChan Vampire confirmed. Yeah, you weren't here during the last summer, I guess. I hate the sun. The sun is the worst. When it's shining into your eyes, the sun is the worst. The problem is I have blinds, and the blinds are down. That brightness is with the blinds down. Oh, sorry, that brightness is not with the blinds down. That is with the blinds down. That is with no blinds. But you can see it's not that much darker. I mean, it's darker, but like... that shouldn't be that bright. You don't think you've asked what's my name? You can go with Crozian, which is what I go by online. Good enough. I'm fine with you calling me ProcChan as well. I don't care. Have you ever seen the dum-dum touching the sun? Not spelled like that, but good enough, close enough. Anyway, the plans for today is to have the AI, when they get to me, right, they need to do an attack, and the attack needs to do this hold animation when they're holding it that shows exactly the length at which they're going to attack. So we got to set that up. How are we gonna set that up? I have no idea. Kurosujin? Wait, there's no Su there. Wait, what? I mean, I guess there's an S there. No, there's a Z. I guess if you go with Japanese, there is no Z. No, there's a Z. There's a Z in Japanese, what I'm saying. There's just no zoo. There's a tsu. It'll be Kurotsujin, I guess. If you go with that version. Anyway, so we gotta do an attack thing, a function. So let's figure out how the hell we're gonna be doing that. An attack tree. Make a new folder. I'll do combat. Doesn't matter which one to use. Let's copy one of them. This is going to be hold attack. So just move all of this. Okay. Now what? We have the attack thing on the character, right? On the enemy. Don't we have a hold attack thing? We have a jump to attack target. Which is a interface here. So I can do a custom event. I might not need this then. With this new system, I might just be able to custom events. Jump attack. Jump duration. Type float. Just do this, but this needs to be a little bit. Okay, we're going to do a little bit differently because this is taking some Blackboard stuff which we no longer have access to. So let's take all of this, duplicate it down here, and then we'll do a separate system here. There's some people doing a base state tree task and then doing a child actor based off of that, then calling the parent function so they can set up hierarchy. What? I mean, I have state trees inside of state trees, if that's what you mean. Like I have a chase player state tree, and I'm doing that inside of another state tree. But my jump attack is done on the blueprint. So, like a bunch of the functionality for that. So I'm just going to reuse that. Yeah, but Croatian has a standalone K, which he pronounces ku, and the Z has a consonant right next to it, so he automatically replaces it with su for comfort. I mean, the ZJ is supposed to be je, which is not really a word in it's not a letter in English nor in Japanese. It's the closest jin, like the right when you say jin, like genie, I guess it's that kind of J. But right, it's not jam. It's the part of the beginning of the word. So yeah. That reminds me, your Duolingo streak is broken. Oh no! And you haven't reached far? Today, actually. Oh, it's gonna be really hard to see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Today's my 200 day. It is my day 200 today on Duolingo. So I've been learning Japanese now for 200 days. Now, is that good or bad? I don't know. But, okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Remove you. Oh, you were on day 14. Oh, okay. You didn't last long, huh? That's okay. That was me before as well. This is the first time we're actually properly have been consistency ain't a thing here. I mean, look. One thing I'm learning I've learned about the Japanese language is just like the English language, you guys use the same word for too many different things. If I say mono, what word am I saying? Mono. Good luck. Could be one of 20,000 things. Could be a thing. Could be a person. Be one of 20 other things. You're on the Gohan to Tomizu desu, yeah. Yeah, that's the very beginning. I'm on section 3, part 3. So I'm on. I mean, to be fair, right? Like, Genki is good for like. It's easier. Sorry, Genki. Duolingo is good to learn words, and it's much easier to like actually get them to stick. But if you want to learn like vocabulary, like actually learn, I recommend Genki. Because you need to learn the rules of yeah, so but mono can also mean person apparently. Right? And if you say moto means like 20 other things as well. One of them being like former or ex thing is moto. And you got to remember them all. You got to remember them all. Anyway. This gets me the min pause delay, max pause delay. I don't want this. Can I put this in a function? I can. One day we'll reach that point where we get the Japanese waifu. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on a second. Back up a second. Is that why you're learning Japanese, Leo? To get the Japanese waifu? Only on some occasions a person is mostly just Hito. Yeah, but the problem is, right, I'm using Anki, and some words are just like they don't click for a while. When Sony buys a company, they expect you to learn Japanese. Wait, what? No, I'm not currently working for for Sony or as a subsidiary or anything of it. Sony has world, like there's North American Sony sections, and Sony is not just in Japan. Do I use the jump duration? Use Anki to learn Chinese. Really good software right there. Or yeah, that's what I use. I use Anki. Right now I'm doing like 5 words a day, but it's not really 5 because when it's katakana, like the more English words, it makes it easier. But which is good because 5 is like the most I can do without like completely falling behind. And 5 I struggle with, so it's not fast, but you know, it's going there. I'm also learning like immediately the kanji for stuff, and right, Duolingo doesn't teach kanji. I mean, it's starting to now, like more, but it doesn't like immediately teach you the kanji. It teaches you the regular version. So. What are your methods for avoiding get actor by class and get actors by class? Well, it depends what you're trying to do. I mean, it depends. Why am I doing get actor of class? Or get... The sun is getting annoying.
Pausing for ads.
I hate the sun. Why? Why are we doing this today? Now, give me a scenario, Leo. Give me a scenario where you're using get actor of class or actors of class. I assume what you mean get all actors of class or get actor of class. Because I can think of like a few different ways, but it depends on what you're trying to do. That's where jump duration is. There's a lot of patrol path blueprints around the map at runtime. You want them to send their self to the patrol manager at runtime, so the patrol manager can sort them by gameplay tag in a map. So are you generating them at runtime so they don't exist in the world? Right? Is that the thing? They don't exist in the world? So you spawn them in. Is there a single patrol manager? I assume there's only a single patrol manager in the world. They exist in the world. Well, if they exist in the world, then just link them manually and then you're done. You just need to put them in. If they exist in the world, then just add a variable in your patrol manager with an array of them and just add them all to the patrol manager manually, and then ta-da! Nothing needs to let anything know. It automatically has all of them. You don't have to do anything on runtime then. Just add an array of them. Do it in the editor. Call it a day. Yeah. Easy peasy. Here, can jump attack. It does resume animation. Which is the same thing as this. So I don't need that. As long as he's not dead. You don't need this. Why are we doing this? Time to target. Oh, because I wanted to do it based off of the speed of the distance. That's fine. Landing point offset. I don't think we need to have an offset. Oh, I was doing offset here to make it a little closer. Oh, I see. I don't think we need to do that. I think we just do this. But then they won't be dynamic. But you just said that they don't spawn at runtime. They're already in the world, and there's only one manager. So that means you have them set in stone, you know how many, and there's only one thing that needs to know about them. What's the dynamic part? You've explained to me a very stationary setup. They may start off by being in the world, but then there's some cases where they get enabled, or straight up deleted. Okay. That doesn't change what you need to do. That doesn't change what I said. For example, part of the level being destroyed after previously being accessible, you want the AI to go to those anymore. So if a thing gets destroyed, you remove it from the array. And then ta-da! It's no longer in the array. And then all you do is just check the array, and you get the actors of the array, and then you have all the paths. And then you can check the distance to all of them. You just have the 3 or whatever, however many you have. Yeah. You just whenever you destroy the actor, remove from the array. I probably should do stop actor movement first. Stop active movement. Why does it look like this? Why is that interface? But I guess it's fine. But it's really just the constant get all actors of patrol route you're trying to avoid? I'm still not sure why you're getting all... So you want to know all the players that, or all the characters that are on that patrol route now? Is that it? So you want to know, you have a patrol route and you want to know all the actors assigned to it. Is that it? Because you should be storing that information on the patrol manager. Learn how to move the camera in Blender, kinda, and made a sphere. Trying to turn it into a Pokeball. Good luck! It shouldn't be, it's not difficult. I say good luck. It's not difficult. Well, if it's dead, I guess we don't want to resume animation. So, what's the problem? I want to do jump attack. Min delay 1, 2, jump duration 5. You know what to do, you just don't know how. Oh yeah, press tab, you go into modeling mode, and you can press 1, 2, 3, vertex, edge, and face, and then you can go from there. Yep. I don't know all the hotkeys, but I know some. So let's go to here. And I'm going to... Can I disable this? Turn on, yeah, turn on off. So when it gets into combat, we'll add a new child. See here? Attack! And this is just going to be a hold attack. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. Oh, what? Is it getting a blackboard here? Oh, I see. Yes. Get distance from self to other actor. I don't, yeah, want to change this. Other actors being me, the player. So we should do, get game mode. Reference. Get player reference. Oh. There we go. The thing is, oh, we have the time to target, which has a jump duration. You know what? I'm gonna just have a jump duration as being the time to target, because that'll make it easier. And then I can do a delay here. And then task or finish task. Hey, B, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you're streaming? Your Twitch schedule is off? What do you mean? I stream at the same time every single day. You're here every single day. Well, not every single day, but you're here most of the time. Where's my Twitch? I haven't looked at my Twitch schedule in forever. Where do you even go to that? Settings? Channel? Schedule. Ah, I found it. That was actually really easy. Oh, it's a 6 to 9. Yeah, it's not 6 to 9. Uh-oh. 6:30 for 3 hours, sure. I have to do every one of these manually, but it's still 6 to 9. It's still correct. Like at this time, this would be the time I'd be streaming either way. What day is it? Tuesday. What do you mean? What day is it? Are you okay? There, I've updated it. It now says 6:30. But yeah, I would be streaming right now anyway. You don't sleep much. You like to code in a cool, dark place, and yeah, you lose days. Hello, cold-blooded. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, why is he not doing anything anymore? I'm doing well, I'm just trying to do some AI stuff. Do some AI stuff. So you figure out the exact thing you're trying to do. You're just wondering if there was a different way that I'm not thinking of right now. Well, the thing is, I'm still trying to not fully understanding what the problem is, and because of that, it's hard for me to say. Like, it sounds like you have an array of all your patrols, which was the problem originally, but that's not the problem. So yeah, I'm not fully understanding. I'm doing neither. I'm using state trees. I'm using state trees. The jump attack functionality is just set up on the parent because there's a lot of functionality on it, so I just set it up there. But I mean, I can migrate this over, but it has a lot of waiting and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm making a roguelike Binding of Isaac action RPG with a deck builder. Is that enough keywords for you? So it should go to jump attack. Should go jump to attack target. He's not doing it. Is he doing this? Oh, I see what's going on. Well, this should happen immediately. Jump directions have... Oh, because I have the delay here. Okay, I see the problem. I understand the problem. This just needs a hold delay. This needs a random float in range, and then here we can do the calculations. Yeah, the timing was off. The problem is the base is there a way via interfaces or event dispatch to send a self-reference to the manager? I mean, yes. I've been using UE5 since it released, pretty much. Because I was working in the industry when it released. Yeah. To send a self-reference, you just do an event dispatcher and have it listen to you. And then everything that's listening to you has access to it on event dispatcher. You can just send an event that something happened when you wanted to. Or you just call a function. Like, your player can send an event to the game mode, and the game mode has a reference to whatever the manager is, which it should. The game mode should have a reference to the manager, and then it can send the information there. So by sending one thing through the game mode, you get to the event manager and get the information you need. I hope that makes sense. Try using behavior trees once because you were making a boss for a game and you're developing. Worked perfectly until you tried making it so the boss had death animation. And the whole thing just broke. After you removed the thing, it stayed broke. Well, that's not good. Yeah, the simplest thing is on death, you just remove the AI, basically. And then problem solved. I need to set this as a variable. Hold delay. And then we do hold delay plus the jump duration, which is in my case is 0.5. I'll just hard code it for now. And then we delay that. If there was a different method that I didn't think of, I mean, what's wrong with that method? Undeath disable stage tree enable ragdoll. Yeah, if you're using like 3D ragdolls, yeah, you can do that. Or you can play the death animation. You have a death animation, etc., etc. Okay, I see the problem already. So it's getting the location. He is getting the location when he starts the attack, which makes sense. Actually, that makes sense. Okay, he's not playing the animation, though. So we need to play the animation. So let's go to the old AI, because we can just grab it from there. Task. I guess I do attack combo. Why do you just do an attack combo? And I forget, what is the AI controlled thing? If it's AI controlled or combo triggered, oh, it resets the combo. Every time. I don't know if I want to reset the combo every time, but let's see what happens. Well, I mean, you got it working in the end, which is cool. That's the main thing, you know, improvements. Okay, so it's not doing the pause anime. Oh, what's going on? Wait, why are we doing this? Pause, jump, and act animation. Because it's doing. Why is it? Hold on a second. Attack combo. Oh, because that then triggers. Yes. Okay, makes sense. It then triggers this. Okay, in that case, it itself is going to trigger this. Okay, what we can do is hard code this for now, and then we can go from there. Hold delay, let's see, 1 second. But that also means that here, I need to attach all of this. All delays 1 second. Jump duration. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay, it needs to be longer, but I think this is the correct thing. Now he does this, and then, oh, there we go. Okay, you can hit me now. Excellent. Okay, so we're getting there. I guess you tend to overthink things a lot. Yeah, I'm the opposite. Well, actually, no. The opposite would be that I don't think about things enough. No, that's not what I meant. I just don't think in general. So I can't really overthink things because they involve thinking, and thinking is hard. So why would you think when you could just not? He said, no, don't worry about it. Okay, what we can do now is get character info. Then we can get, is it the attack info? Where's the hold attack multiplier? No, it might be. I need the whole duration. I forget where I put the whole duration. Place the animations. It does the thing. It's on the animation, isn't it? Here. Attack trace info, knockback info, attack effects, sound effects, hold attack multiplier, attack angle, damage scale, what type it is. It's not here. Where am I sending that information from? I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the data table. But it does the play animation. Actually, hold on. Oh, it's in the pause attack. Jump duration. There he is. It's in the pause attack. It's right behind my camera. It's here. So we can do it per attack. Okay. So it's coming in here, which is the attack info. Which sends it here. It just sends that information through. The problem with that is we can't control it, or we can't get this value easily then. Right, if I set this, let's say I want a jump duration of 5 seconds for whatever reason, I can't. What's the best way of getting this information then? Well, it does the jump attack animation, so I guess we have that information. So actually, get jump attack duration. Just have that. Oh, not set. Get jump attack duration. Right? We just have that information because we have the jump duration, and in here we just set the jump duration. So we can get it.
Ads are here.
Yeah.
Pausing for ads.
And then we can use it. Okay. We'll set it up after the ads. Yay! But yeah, Leo, I don't overthink things. I'm like, well, what's the way of doing it? I'm like, and then I just do the first thing that comes to my mind to get the job done. Like, is it the most optimal way? Probably not. Will I change it later? Probably. But by doing it, like, I figure out things that I run into issues that I didn't think about at the time. And then later on, I'm like, oh, okay, well, now I know these issues, and now I can work around them. Right? Because let's say you got your array of paths. Like, cool, you got that. It's exactly how you wanted it. And then, later on, you're like, oh, shit, you know what? I actually also want to know all the, the AIs that are on that path as well. And, like, you didn't think of that. Right? Well, you can now work around that. You can set something like that. And like, oh, but I also want to know XYZ, kind of thing. And you can set up a version that, does all of that. Is it going to cause this issue in the future? What issue would it cause? Like, you didn't want to use an event dispatcher. What issue could an event dispatcher cause? Like, what made you like, oh no, don't do it with event dispatcher? Like, don't do it with a blueprint interface. Don't do it with like XYZ. I just think I use the game mode as a hub for my game. Oh, in general, yeah. Like so my enemies are a child of my parent class, which is also a parent of me. So a lot of functions I carry over between the two. But sometimes my enemies need to know information about me. And well, both of them, both me and all the enemies, have a reference to the game mode, which they get at the beginning of the game. They'll do a cast of the game mode to get a game mode reference, because they need the game mode for other stuff. And so at any time, I can go to the game mode and then get a reference to the player. Right? So I just use this middleman as the game mode that knows everything about everyone. And then if I want to get something from someone else, I just go through this middleman. At least that's how I do it. Now, this hold delay, I need to set in here. How do we do this? So I can remove it from here, convert it to a variable. I don't like converting to a variable, but I will. And then I can do a hold delay. I can do a set hold delay. And here we do a random float and range. Let's say between 1 and 2. And so that will set the variable, and then we'll use the variable, and then we're all happy. So now, okay, we don't want him rotating during this. So what we want to do is here on attack, we want to add a focus target, turn off focus target, and then we want to add a sibling state. Actually, we just turn this off, and then go to stop focus on oh no, I want to go to focus. So I do want to do a child state. Oh no, this is fine. Actually, if it goes back, it'll go back to root, which will then go back to combat, which will again tell it to focus. So no, this is fine. So now it will unfocus me. So what this will happen now is when he gets to me, he will attack and not rotate towards me. Okay, why is he rotating towards me? Why? We set the jump duration. So we have all of this should be working. Do I want to add like an extra little bit of delay? Like, is that the problem where it's like we should need a little bit more? I mean, I'm adding a full second now, which is actually seems correct. Why do we need a full extra second? So that's actually working. So a couple of things are happening here. One, for whatever reason, the timing is wrong. The jump duration. Let's see if that's being set properly. Point 25. Which is correct. Use the 0.25 here, and we add the hold delay. I feel like this is not being set properly. Get hold delay. I do this. I've seen it before where this getting it from the set doesn't always get the new set for whatever reason. So no. Huh. So why is that? Why is that not the way I want it to be? Let's figure this out. So it does a bunch of spawns a thing and sets a timer. This hold delay and this hold delay should be the same value. And it is exactly the same value. Okay, good. So that means after that time, it does this. It does the launch character. Maybe no, I need to resume the animation. That's correct. Why? It's really odd that we need an extra second here of delay. An almost perfect second of delay, which is, I'm not sure why this is. Because mathematically, this should be correct. He has no delays here. It just spawns it and runs this. Okay, well, we'll keep the... Okay, let's just keep the extra second of delay. Because, I mean, it works really well. So, I guess, sure. But the one thing I want to do is I want to make it so he's always doing the maximum distance that we want him to travel. I don't want him to do like a partial distance. If he hits me, basically, then cool. He hits me. He'll stop along the way. Otherwise, I want him to travel the maximum distance. So, jump attack range is just set. Actor forward. Oh, it is already automatically. Oh, good job past me. I already set it to be maximum distance in the past. Yay! Go past me. Okay. And the jump distance is set from the jump attack range, which is part of the base stats. Okay. So if you want it to be longer, jump attack range, we can set it to be this, like, 800. And now he goes further. Okay. This part's done. Now I want to have it show the arrow and spawn the arrow when he's attacking. That displays in the direction he's attacking, so you see where the attack is going to be. Now, if there's a bunch of enemies, this might become a mess. But that's for later me to figure out. See, Leo, this is how I do it. You try to identify potential problems. I just say, screw it, we'll deal with it later. Less stressful that way. Okay, let's go. Some of these guys. Clean this up. Okay, so what we want to do. What, you don't believe me? They cause you more stress? How? I know the problem's not going to be that big, so I was like, oh, whatever. We'll either have less enemies, or we'll change the opacity of it, or we'll change how it looks, or, there's like 20,000 different solutions to it. Which solution I end up going with, I'll deal with it later. Yeah. So what we want to do basically is we want to turn on the decal attack arrow outline and interior. And we want to turn on the visibility. Set visibility. I'm just going to collapse this all to a function. Set attack arrow visibility. So this is just going to take a input. Visibility. There you go. Can I do both here? Yeah, I can do both. Okay, so this will just turn on both. And we'll turn it off like here. I'll turn it off after? Yeah, I'll turn it off after. So let's see already what this looks like. Okay. Ah. But if I turn it off after it moves with him. So instead of this, I need to just spawn it into the world. That would be the better option. Instead of having, because right now it's attached to my player, so, but the better option would be to spawn it into the world and then destroy it afterwards. If I wanted to keep it there while I move. I could not keep it there while I move. And let's see what that's like. No, I'd want to keep it there while I move. So we'll need to change this to instead of set attack arrow visibility, I can just do spawn or just attack arrow. Spawn or destroy. So we're not going to do anything of this. We're going to do, based off of this, we're going to either spawn it or destroy it. You've successfully mapped your routes based on their gameplay tags to be sorted into a map. So you have each gameplay tag mapped to an array of routes. Cool. It sounds very complicated what you're doing. What is the end goal? Like, are you trying to just spawn, like have AI go to a patrol and that's it? Like, what is the, you're mapping the routes based on the gameplay tags. So only certain things can go on certain routes. You're sorting into a map, so you're sorting with another information. I'm curious. Shorten the search time if there were, let's say, thousands of routes on field. Thousands of routes? Why would there be thousands of... Did you just say that there were going to be like static and you place them manually? You're going to be placing thousands of spline paths? Is that what you're saying? You're making this to future-proof it for any circumstance. Yeah, this is... You're definitely overthinking it, because... I'm throwing in a theoretical out here. Let's say you're making a first-person puzzle game. And then you're basically saying, well, what if I want to introduce a gun to the game and make it a shooter and make it a battle royale? Well, I should probably make it so at some point that basic cube that I designed to put into the cube hole has an interface that all right. That's not what you're making though. There should be no reason for it. Look at Discord. What? What? Patrol routes, okay. That's from the manager. gameplay tag patrol routes. I mean, cool. I still haven't fully grasped what you're trying to do, like that you can't do already, but good job. I need to so scale rotation goes in here. Ooh, do I want to do? I might not want to put scale in here. Scale, I don't think I want to put in here. And if we look at the outline and stuff like that, scale's 1-1. Yeah, the Z is what I'm changing the scale on. So hold on. Well, if I guess I spawn it all with ones, and then I set it, and then I scale it afterwards. I guess this should go in through. And this should be a offset. Should that be an offset in Z? Ooh, why do I not have a decal size here? Okay, well. Huh. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. One thing at a time. You're designing this with the idea of being able to generate paths at runtime. So that's why I asked you at the very beginning. It's like, is it a runtime? You said, no, it's static. So my very first questions was, you do have a game that you want to add that sort of functionality to? So wherever in the world it is, it can probably store itself. Okay. Hey, if it works for you, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Designing for both? It's at 000. Why is it 000? Well, oh. Let's set decal material. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. Okay, the material needs to be the outline one. And then here we can do set decal size. No, not screen size. I can do get decal size. I can't do set decal size? Why not? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, so that's working. We need to rotate it 180 degrees. So we need to combine. By the way, this is just a little side thing. Why is it that when I want to, I can do an add for a vector, a float, an integer, whatever else, but on rotators, it's combine. I'm combining it. It's basically an add. Why? Why is it combined here and add everywhere else? Like, I'm asking the, the stupid questions. I know. But I gotta know. Because you're not directly but as far as I'm concerned, I am. I'm adding 180 degrees to the rotation. Like, I know under the hood it could do a lot of things, but I don't care about all that under the hood stuff. I'm rotating at 180 degrees. I'm adding 180 degrees to the rotation. As far as I'm concerned, that's all I care about. I know it's a quaternion under the hood, and it's the whole thing. I don't care. Is it these that I need to? No. X is down, right? That's what I want. So I want to do like 0.3 and let's say 1. The problem is, what size is 1? If that goes to infinite, a rotator goes up to 360. But what if you set the rotation to 720? Because you could do that, right? You could set something to be 720 degrees. And it will be 720 degrees, right? In the detail panel. So it's not like it loops. You could set it to be more than that. So, right, I can just say rotation here. I can put in like 1,000 here or 10,000 here, and I'll be fine. And it'll be set to 10,000 rotation, but it's the same, right? Look, I'm coming at it from the point of view of an artist / user, not from the point of view of a programmer. Just to be clear.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Have I ever played? No. The only Metal Gear Solid game I've ever played was Revengeance. That was the only one I've ever played. It was a fun game. I beat it. And I beat it still to the end. Like, for when I beat it, I still didn't understand the whole slicing mechanic. Because I still didn't understand how you move the mouse to do it. And so the final fight was extremely difficult for me. Because you had to do, like, a bunch of, like, very precise slices. That took me many attempts. Because I was, like, trying to do left, right, doesn't... Because it's basically you're rotating something on screen. And so my logic was either it's left, right, or up and down, but up and down wasn't a thing, but neither was left and right. So I didn't understand what I need to do with my mouse to do it, because I was playing with a mouse and keyboard. So, yeah. The game was built for control. Yeah, I play it with a keyboard and mouse. It can be built for, but I don't care. I had a decal. This is the size of a decal, which is 128, 256, 256. Okay, that's the default size. So mine's 50. Like 0.2. So if I made this 0.2, that'll be about correct to what I had it. And that's about right, yeah. What was that? Why did he do two right back to back? No, that's fine. I mean, I need to do some stuff to fix that, but it's curious how far we've come where games have multi-input support for different peripherals. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Right? It's good that controllers are standardized, so it's easy for people to use whatever controller they want. For sure. One thing I did notice, because I've been playing...
You're wrong and I hate you and you're a big smelly doo-doo head.
Okay, I'm sorry for playing games, Guts. I've been... I can't even show it because you pixelated it, you bastard. No. Well, I've been using this low res controller. I've been using the PlayStation controller, and I realized something like a little bit ago. Extra button. It has this button in the center, right? And the Xbox doesn't. Xbox doesn't have a button you can press there. Like, it has the X button, right? But that's like to power on and off the controller. So it doesn't really have a button. So yeah. Huh. It has an extra button. Okay, so we're spawning it, but we need to set the location of this thing. So we need to get create dynamic material instance. And then we need to do a set scalar parameter value. And what are we setting? It'll be easier if we go to the player. Length. We're setting length. Let's say we set length to 8. That means we need to set the location of this. Set relative location. We do have the decal to be. What is the math on this? Divide by or minus 2 times 50 plus 150. So let's do a promote to variable. This is decal length. -2. Multiply by 50. Plus 150? Let's hope that's right. I don't think that's right. Well, let's hope that's right. What? I say they're relative, not the absolute position. So if I have these all at 0, is it going to spawn at 0? Is it spawning it at like 0, 0, 0? Yeah, why is it doing it 0, 0, 0? I said set relative. Get relative location. Fine. Split. That's fine. We can do an add here and just set the other ones. It's fine. Wouldn't relative be a lot smaller? Relative means, so all relative means is the actor, right? This is the location of the actor. If I go select the decal, this is location of the decal relative to the actor, right? Relative to the main actor, it is offset by 400. But if a main actor moves, then it also moves. But it seems for whatever reason, because we're spawning in a decal, it has no actor. It only has relative for whatever reason. But I don't know. We'll see what's about to happen. Okay, what just happened? Okay, so first of all, it's not the X that we need to move it on. Okay, it's not Y, it's Z. Also, I don't know what the hell is going on with him sliding there. Okay, what's going on? That's... Oh, whoops. Y would go into Y. I can't just move the thing over. That's why. Okay. So, correct, but too far. Probably minus the 150. Let's go with a regular guy. Wait, it's absolute. Why is this like absolute offset? I wanted relative. I'm gonna go guts. All good. Get some good rest. Get some sleep. Why is it? You know what? I'm gonna make my life just easier. I'm just gonna make an actor for this. Where should I put this? Just other, I guess, for now. Yeah. Again, new blueprint class. arrow, or attack arrow, kill. I'm just gonna put it in here. Screw it. Just. Attack arrow, outline, attack arrow, interior. Difference is I need to change the scale on this to 1. One and 1. And this needs to be snapped to 50. Why not have anything? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? What? Why not have anything on the ground? Game? Oh, thank you for excusing me. I appreciate it. Game? It has the material plugged in if I reset the material. What? Decal. Well, that decal works. What shit's the difference? Okay. Shit. I plugged in the same decal with the same info. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I found where I'm an idiot, guys. I found where I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. As always, I'm the idiot. You saw nothing. You need more brains, frame bits. Okay, 88B. What would you actually want as a redeem? Clipping? Like, clip the fact that I forgot about the visibility? Oh, yeah, you didn't even see the... Oh, you did see it. Yeah, you did see it right there. So let's just set this to I guess it doesn't matter. How is that not safe for work? That is clearly a PlayStation controller. Look, if your stuff is shaped like that, I have questions. It has to be in the moment. Well, if you've come up with an idea for a redeem you'd want, let me know. I'm always looking for ideas for redeems. People won't know the difference? No. This is the internet. People know the difference. If you were to show this to like someone who doesn't know gaming, then maybe. But they also need to not know sex toys. So they need to not know gaming or sex toys to think this is a sex toy. I'm surprised that the like blue light came out as a full pixel there. A ta-da sound or a wow, like a wow sound? It's a wow sound. If you send me, if you find the sound effects, and you want to send it to me, you know. The head could be used as an emote? Wait. You guys want this as an emote? This? I can make it an emote. I just don't know why you'd want this as an emote. I can also make this as an emote. I also make this as an emote. I mean, if you guys actually like have a random emote that, you know, would work, I'm down. I have no reason to. On YouTube, it's hard to add more emotes. On Twitch, it's relatively simple. By hard, I mean I just don't have many slots because I don't have many members. But in terms of here, I'm gonna pull up my emotes. Right, so like I have I could get rid of print. Right, print is pretty much never used. But pretty much, I mean, it's never used. So I could get rid of like print and I can replace it with something. So I have 8 slots. 10 slots. Oh, these are animated ones. Never mind. I have 8 slots. So like, if you guys have like emotes you want, just ask. You have the power, is what I'm saying. Instead of all of this, I'm going to just spawn the attack arrow cal. There we go. Then we're gonna destroy it here. Theoretically, I don't need to rotate anymore. Theoretically, I can just do this now. Let's see if that works. Yay, it works. Okay. So now we need to set up the actual length of it and do all that good stuff. Hey, Audio Gus, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well? Dramatic stream? I don't know if it's dramatic. Maybe? Is it dramatic? We're gonna do a recombine now. So what we need to do is we need to do a create dynamic material for both. Yeah, we need to do a get yeah, I need to get both of the decal materials. Or I need to make both of them dynamic material instances. Create dynamic material instance. This is the interior dynamic material. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to do it? Do I want to do it as global variables versus local? But yes, I do. Outline. Material. So now we need to set the values on this. So add, I don't actually need to set them as variables because I don't need them passed here. I'm not even gonna set them as variables. Watch me regret that later. Set scalar parameter value. Length. So basically what we need to do is get character info, break that. Has anyone ever thought about why it's called a break? Why are we breaking when you're actually effectively splitting? I mean, you're not splitting, you're getting it and then splitting the get, effectively. You're making a copy and getting. Why is it called break? We're not breaking anything. Maybe breaking someone's heart. Just throwing that out there. I don't know, I understand why it's called something different, but why is the word break? Right? If I break a table, I don't think of something like this, right? I mean, it's the same problem where the word Boolean, right, means one thing in 3D and another thing in programming, but it's the same word. I'm just saying, we need to have more words for things that are just repeats. Like, I feel like everyone's always wants to reuse a word or a name or whatever it is. Instead of, it's a new thing, let's give it a new name. Kind of. I don't know why, as a society, we're like, okay, what word that already exists that we know and have a definition for do we want to reuse for this new thing? Pick a new word. It makes things less confusing. Maybe I'm the weird one. I mean, I know I am weird, but... I think the jump attack range is divided by 50. And then here it used to be... Oh, I do need to split this. And we want to scale it in X, right? I think it's an X. We'll find out. We need to offset it, but let's do this for now. Wait, what? How's it? Oh, what? Why is it offset? As an Italian, you really struggle sometimes to adapt to English. It's like filtering 40% of what you think to make it fit in your body. Yeah, I mean, it's the same like, this is not a English problem. This is a world what Japanese has the same problem as in learning Japanese. Too many words like mean the same thing. Or like a word has too many definitions, right? Kind of thing.
Ads
so
are here. Pausing for ads.
All languages have this. Unfortunately. But I'm just saying, like, if you invent something, let's give it a new word. You know, battery. People invented batteries, right? They're charging. But battery is also a salt. Why? What? One of them clearly came first. I'm sure battery, like as the violent act, came before the battery that was for charging. So why do we call that one a battery? Did the guy get into a fight? Like, oh, that's a good word for it now. I have questions. Who the hell came out with that terminology? Yeah. I don't know. Still get charged for both. You know what? Well played. Well played. You get charged for battery, yeah. But that's not a good reason, right? Like the word... Hold on. Like, how many definition, like the word bat has so many definitions, right? The word bat has so many definitions. For example, it's a simple word. It's bat. A bat is like a club. It's also like an attack, a sharp blow. A wooden implement used for hitting the ball, right? This is just explanation. Paddle of various games, such as table tennis, is also a bat, but that's a different shape than the baseball bat. A short whip used by a jockey is also a bat, which is an entirely different thing. A turn at batting is also a bat. Someone's hitting ability is called a bat. In British means bat means rate of speed, or a drinking spree is also a binge, is also a bat apparently. This hasn't gone over the fact that bat is an animal yet. And here's finally animal. Bats, animal. Bat is also to bat your eyelashes. Bat is also Bachelor of Arts in Teaching. And then there's just sayings that use the word bat that doesn't mean anything at all compared to what it was originally. This is just the word bat. Why? I'm just... Look, I just have questions, okay? I just have questions. Why is it there? That's so odd. Hold on. Let me see something. I want to... If I scale an X... Oh, what? That is not what I expect to happen when I scale this in X. I'm sorry. What? Someone will explain that one to me? Why are we scaling... Why are we scaling it? If I put it in here... that's not it. Why? Why is this the way it is? Because it's scaling based off of the decals information instead of going off of the actor's location. But why? Right? Why is it scaling off of this? I put it in this actor so I can scale it from this pivot. That was the hope. I wanted to scale it from the pivot outwards. But it's like, no, fuck you. Basically. Okay. Fine. We'll work around it. Look, it's just... It just wants to say fuck you, okay? It just wants to say fuck you. Okay, now where is it? Oh, because this was 0. Because it got reset. Fair enough. You know, okay, fine. Okay. Divide by 50. I think I need to divide by 2. Again. Yeah, that seems correct. Why did he jump immediately there? What happened to the hold? Like, that's not right. Oh, I see what's going on. He jumps... Okay, I see what's going on. Because he got out of range, and so he jumped in. Because okay, I'll need to fix that. For later. For now, we need to offset it. And we need to offset it by doing get actor forward vector. Multiply it by float. So we need to do the attack range divide by 2. We'll do just minus 50 here. And then this gets added to this. And that becomes the new spawn location. I do it right? Oh no, this would be, yeah, straight back. Whatever angle it is. Oh no, I need to move it forward. I don't want to do it back, I want to move it forward. Hold on, what? Oh, because I'm dividing this by 50. I don't want to divide it by 50 on this one. I just want to divide this by 2. This one I don't want to divide by 50. Okay. And he ends at the end pretty much. I just want to, I think, add a little bit of an offset. Like a 100 unit offset. A little bit too far. 50 units. That's not bad. Okay, so that's working. And if we go ahead and change his jump distance, so instead of being 800, we'll say like 400. That error should update. And it does. Ooh. It doesn't... So the offset doesn't really work the way it should. So that should not be a thing. Well, why does he go further than he's supposed to when it's 800? What the hell just happened? So that's pretty much what he's supposed to do right there. So why does he go so much further on 800? And where's the part where it doesn't work? Well, it's not working perfectly yet, don't worry. Right? Because when we do 800, he goes further than he... Like, that doesn't work, right? That's just broken. I don't know what the hell he did there. He overshoots not by a lot, but he does overshoot. Right, and if I'm in the way, then he'll just hit me. And I think it has to do with... I think it has to do with the... with this thing. With the time to target. I'm gonna guess. If I... go to you. And I change your pause attack duration. Oh, this is duration. No, I need attack to target. Oh, jump duration. Yeah. So if I made this 0.5. Yeah, so 0.5 lands where I want it. So it was just too fast. So if I made this like 0.35 now, you still want it to be fast, but... What the hell is he doing? Yeah, that's fine. We could go a little bit faster. I don't want to go too fast. I think the original was maybe too fast in general, so maybe like 0.3 at the fastest. Let's try it. I don't know why he does that in the first time. That's wrong. Okay. Let's start. Okay, so around like 0.35 is around the sweet spot. And if we change this back to, let's say, 400, it should still work fine. Again. No, stop it. What is he doing? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. It might need a little bit of tweaking, but we can live with that. So, what we want to do, though, is clean this up, first of all. Okay. So this is all working. It is being destroyed. Yeah, because it's destroyed. Excellent. So, okay. Now let's figure out the actual thing, why this is not working. So, what I want to do basically is it does the focus target reset here. But he does it immediately on entering combat. I don't know why he rotates, though. So what we can do is... for now, I'm just going to add a little bit of a wait state here. Let's do like 0.25. Oh, wrong thing. Add a delay. 2.5. And we'll put it on top here. And on completed, it goes to the attack then. I think he just doesn't like the fact that I'm doing this shenanigans. Yeah. That seems a lot better. That seems a lot better. It's closer. Okay. So that fixed that problem. Good. Let's make his jump attack distance to be like, I don't know, 700. Just confirm that everything's still working, because if he's going too far out, if I'm way out here, well, it's okay. Okay, so this is working. Great. The other thing I want to change is on the chase, This dash to player does not have an enter condition. It's just, it tries to select it, and if we can, it does. But I want to make it so he does not dash to us if we're too close. So I don't want him dashing when he's in our face. I want him just running up to me if he's in our face. So we'll add a flow compare. We're going to check if it is greater than distance to player. Also, I'll be honest. Does this make sense to anyone? If I my camera. What is the point of this invert? Why do we have an invert here when you can just say less or equal or greater or equal? What is the point? He already say not equal or equal. What is the point of this invert? I just like a convenient checkbox, I guess, but like you have all the functionality in here. I mean, I'm just curious. I want to be greater than 1,000. What's the dash distance we have? 500. Yeah. Greater than 1,000. Okay, looking good. So far, so good. And if he hits me, and gets to me, he'll hit me, which is all exactly what I want. Okay. Great. Next thing. We need to make it so he does this attack stuff. In combination with the movement. Hey, Proficia, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The first game is already better than mine, and I'm working on it right now. Well, I'm also working on it right now. You know? Never compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. If you compare yourself to others, it will only lead to disappointment. Because 100 out of 100 times, you will find someone somewhere that is better than you. That's at whatever. But if you compare yourself to yourself, you'll be like, okay, well, I'm actually making improvements. I'm getting better. You feel better about yourself. Yours is a psychological third-person horror game. Cool. I don't do well with horror. A first person. You know why he's a third person? Maybe you saw mine was third person and you're like, you know. Well, it's not third person. Well, it's top down. Is top down third person? No, right? Why is it third person? What happened to second person? That's why you won't play Dead Space. Look, I told you I don't do well with horror. Top down is third person, yeah. Okay. So what we wanted this to do is we can do combat movement and you go to stop focus. And I wanted this to be outside. And then it is going to do weight. I'm not going to do the weight then. I'm going to do attack. So, and then here I do try children with at random weighted by utility. And then we can add a condition here. Condition. Oh, not enter condition. Constant. So if this has 1, let's say attack will have a weight here of, let's say, 0.3. So 30% chance of attacking. Should be fine. I guess I could put this just at the bottom here. How do I put... how do I put this... Let's gonna do it this way. No, how do I... There we go, that's what I wanted. I haven't figured out how to put things where I want it yet. Oh, this is the state trees. AI state trees. Hey, Vinny, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm in 5.5. I'm in 5.5. So now he'll run to me. And then he'll do some movements around me. And then randomly he will decide to attack. And then he will continue moving around me. And he can dash, I guess. So, it's gonna spook me. 30% chance to attack. That might be a little too low. Yeah, well, let's say less than 30% chance. Yeah, we need a higher chance to attack. So let's do attack. 0.7. 30% chance to spook ya. Spook ya that you were making a horror game? Yeah, you know, I got inspired just now. Do you have any tips on vector-based points exclusion zones in PCG? What does that mean? Vector-based point exclusion zones. Vectors are just positions in the world. Vector is a single point in a world. Do you want to exclude points in a certain area in the world? You could spawn points at those locations, or use get actor, or you could place things there and just say, use a difference node, and that's it. Just make points and then use a difference node. That's not good. That right there was not good. So what I need to do is, after the attack, instead of going to root, it needs to go to start focus. And then I'll go back to exclude based on spatial data. No, I'm not quite following. I know BCG has a thing called spatial data, but I've only ever worked in point data. To this day, I don't know what spatial data is that's different than point data. And certain squares inside actor should be excluded, but without a spline for that. Certain squares inside the actor should be excluded. So then just put a cube in the world where you don't want things to occur, or whatever it is. And you can do get actor of class and then a difference node. Or if you have like some mathematical thing, you do a loop when there's checks to the points, and sees which points are within a certain location, and if they're there, then it doesn't spawn them. Well, distance is based off of how far something is from something else. It sounds like these are just specific locations in the world. Right. I could be wrong. Okay. He did back to back, which is good, and was fine. I also want to... I want to make it so if he ever gets in true melee range, that he just attacks. So I think we'll also set up a not hold attack. That if for whatever reason we go into melee range, like full melee range hit, like I'm right next to him kind of thing, I want him to potentially like have a chance to attack. Maybe not guarantee attack. I like he faces me during this. So it's working. It's working though. I want him to do different kinds of attacks. Right, so right now he's only doing that one. He's only doing the one. He has a we'll also want to set up a combo attack. And we'll want to set up special attacks. Yeah. That make points seem as good a good approach. You want to avoid the cube because list of vectors is dynamic. Well, here's the thing. If you have a list of vectors, you just spawn a point at those vectors, right? Because they're 3D space. You just spawn a point at those vectors, and then you can use those points to use a difference node off of those points.
Pausing for ads.
That's what I would do. I would spawn points at those vectors because you could just and then use the difference node from there. Then it's dynamic. Oh yeah, did I ever... I think at one point I said I'm going to show all the camera effects at once. But I don't think I ever did I? Like what happens when I do all the camera effects at once? I'll do it after the ads. I'll do it after the ads. I'll show you what happens when you do all of them. I'll even go full screen for it. It can be a great tutorial topic. Can't find any related to this cutouts. A few people have asked me, like, how do you doing something with vectors? Yeah, my answer has always been just like spawn the points from the vectors. All you need to do is do a, I think you just do a for loop. And then do spawn point, and you plug in the vector. and you get the vector. You get it based off of. You get it based off of the index. Yeah, if it's something that you're interested in, drop it in the Discord, like in the suggestions, so that way I don't forget about it. Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I'll need to figure out a good use case for it, where I'd want to show it off with as well. So if you have like a use case for it, like this is where it's useful, that would help a lot. Okay, here's the all the effects together. I'm gonna this is not gonna be perfectly in line, but you know, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what happens when you stack all 5 for, you know, a little bit. And then slowly they're gonna leave until you're left with just the one. There you go. Dynamic doors. I see. So you have like locations of doors that you're getting dynamically. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So is this? So you're doing a procedural dungeon, basically. So here, so do you not want something spawning where the doors are? Is that the case? Is that, or are you trying to spawn the doors where there are those locations? I think we want a subgraph that's just gonna be the combat. There we go. It should be open paths, like passages. So why don't you just, instead of doing all of that, give the doors like a tag, and then just not spawn things like where the doors are. Because you just do get actor data by tag, all, you know, get all world actors by tag, select multiple, and then you have the doors, and then you just use those as a difference node. Because that's also a way of doing it. I'm not saying that's like a better way of doing it, but it's another way of doing it. It's like multiple. I can. Okay. So we can do start focus. No. Stop focus. Attack. Start focus. And we should probably add another child state that's just going to be basic whole attack. And then in here we can put these. This goes to next state. What? Because they're not actors, just vectors coming from C++ side. Ah, okay. That is very good information to know. Okay, that's why you don't... Okay. So you literally have no information. You're getting just vectors from somewhere else. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Because I thought you were doing everything inside of PCG, or you're just having PCG just sample the world. And that's why, like, okay, well, then just use the world. But if you're getting it from C++, that makes sense why you don't have any vectors. So you're generating, like, an environment with C++, and then you're using PCG on top of that, which is why you have, like, information where things should go. Got it. Yeah, I would definitely take those vectors, spawn points at those vectors. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see you put it into the suggestions. I appreciate that. Also, welcome to the Discord. Yeah, I see it there. Yeah, that'll help. I'm trying to also think of is there a use case for this? Like, what is a good I need to figure out a good use case for it, right? Because I can make a 2-minute tutorial, or 5-minute tutorial, whatever it is, on just doing that. But I feel like I should show, like, here's the use case for this, and I don't know C++, so I need to figure out a use case, or make up a use case where I could use that, where I have something give me a bunch of different vectors, and figure out why it would give me vectors and how I would use them. Just, like, to make the tutorial make sense. Because most people don't know programming, I feel like. At least that watch me. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but I think it's the most. Most being, like, at least 51%. This is going to be all. So here, instead of state, we're going to do subtree. Oh, not subtree. Linked asset. Combat attacking. So now it is going. This is doing try by random utility. It should basically do the same. This is going to stop focus. Should not be going. Oh, it was going to stop focus because it was an or. Yeah. Let's see if this works. C++ side returns you vectors for paths, walls, pickups, a lot of stuff you're trying to combine with PCG now. Yeah. For your use case, absolutely makes sense. I'm trying to think of, is there a use case I can think of within just Unreal without C++? Because that would be good. It's not required, but it would be good to think of. Like, hey, here's a use case for it. It's not attacking. Oh, I think I know why he's not attacking. Because this just goes to the root. Transition on completed. Next. And then attack. Assume it succeeded. Go to next. There we go. Basically made him not be able to do anything. Use to generate procedural meshes geometry point array. Generate procedural meshes geometry point array. I don't fully follow. I think he's still not doing it. I think he's still not doing the attack. Why not? This has no enter conditions. This sets the movements. Oh, sets the movement speed to idle. No. We want to do combat. Oh, like if you want to like create a Minecraft world and you're sending through a bunch of vector data of all the block locations, and you're trying to then spawn a block for all those locations, kind of thing. Yeah, I understand like the use case for it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like where would I get this information from? Because like if I want to do a cylinder mesh from vectors, right, then my logic goes to, well, I spawn a cylinder and then I do a, or any shape, right, any mesh. Then I just spawn the mesh effectively and don't even spawn it. I just use the mesh and sample the mesh, and then I spawn things on the mesh from the mesh I sampled, right? And then I got it. All within the PCG graph. Again, I understand what you're asking for. That can be done tutorial-wise. I'll just need to figure out a good use case for it. Oh, this has a delay, so it completes. Why is the delay of 1 second here? Oh, it should have a delay of 0 seconds. Then you go to attack. And this should go to 0 seconds. It didn't copy with... Yeah. A dynamic mesh platform. Vector-based. Editor pulling positions at runtime. Oh, so if you have a moving platform and you're saving out the vectors as it's moving, so you always have a reference to those vectors, and let's say you want to spawn something at those locations. Yes, yeah, I would put it on the graph that is on that platform, and to have it run the PCG graph on the platform and just do get actor data, and then I got the location of the platform. I have workarounds for so many things. Again, I understand what you need though. Well, I already have a PCG loop tutorial, Leo. Like the vectors are the edges. I see. I get it, though. I get it. Oh. You do a dash? You did a dash. You didn't do a jump attack. Why is he not doing jump attacks anymore? Why is it not working? Random utility. Utility here is 0.7. If I just set way here to 100, you should pretty much always do that instead of this. How is it still not combat moving constant 0? Why? Why no work? If you go here, it does try select an order. Oh, this is random. We'll just do try select children in order. Oh, it's because it was weighted by utility. That's why. It was still weighted by utility, which we didn't want. And it was not set for utility. There we go. There we go. That's why. Put this back to 1. It's always something small and stupid. So now, yeah, he'll come to us. He'll start patrolling, walking around. Okay, he'll try and attack us. So this is so far working. I mean, the waits might be a little long, but overall it's working. So, it's good. Trying to think. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think about something, and it slipped my mind entirely. I'm going to change. I don't like the dash. Oh, sorry, in the combat movement, that's what it was. In combat movement, it does dash around. It's not dash away. It's dash around player. This dash around player often goes into to the player, right? Because basically, if you're dashing in a certain direction, you'll probably hit the player. So what I'll need to do is, because this goes to on state succeeded wait, I think this needs to not go to wait, or on this it'll basically need to do if I dash into the player and the range is basically pure melee, he doesn't attack. But we'll deal with that tomorrow. We need to set up basically pure melee attack. And then we need to start working on combo attack. Because this guy has 3 animations, and I want to make use of them. It sucks that in the past you learned so much C and C++ and some C# during Unity dev days, but now you're like, my CBA to... I don't know. I something to learn Unreal syntax. Can be arsed. Got it. You can be asked to learn Unreal syntax. I see. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I just really dislike scripting in general. I find it extremely boring and just not for me. So I tried learning even just recently, like less than a year ago, some C++, and I got bored. Like, it's just, I'm such a visual person. You went back to blueprints? Yeah, blueprints! You can make a full game with blueprints. People will say, no, you can't, or you shouldn't. As I always tell people, no player will ever care how you made the game and the steps you did, to accomplish it. They will just see, is the game fun and does it perform? And that's it. And you can make a performant game with blueprints. It is possible. So your 70-30 code / BP. Yeah, I mean, if you know both, that is the ideal scenario, right? Where you do combine both, depends on what what's good here, what's good there. But yeah, I am not that smart, so I do what I can, and so can you, all of you. I mean. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with some more AI stuff. So, yeah. You're bad, BCG? Don't worry, I am too. Compared to a lot of people, I am too. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.